So there's insane amounts of toxic sludge that took over the world, and we have to deal with it. How bad could it be? So here we have a fortress that's being attacked by some purple death goo that is spawning on the map, and we need to protect it. First, we need to set up some pylons so we can reach down to this low area over here, and then we can set up some mines to get some additional resources. And the purple goo is flowing over the map, very slowly reaching us. But we also have some clear goo that's reaching out and should hopefully clear it all out. Well, maybe not all of it, but it'll hold it at bay for a little while we get set up. And it slowly rejuvenates with more. And then once it reaches this tile here, there should be more of it that comes in. Hopefully so, because the purple goo is already there. Oh yes, there it goes. It's taking out that choke point right there. That pylon is set up, and yes, we have a mine in production. Good. Now we need to reach another pylon out to here so we can set up some defenses. For now, we'll start with some cannons because they're cheap and easy. And it looks like the mines are going to finish production before it starts on those, which is actually good because now we're generating more than we're using. Although I'm really worried about this corner over here because look at how high that is. That's gonna cause a tsunami once that gets released. So let's get a few more mines in probably. Ooh, it sounds like the cannons are working. Yes, they're beating back the purple creep, because that's what it's called. And we need to reach some pylons up to here to get advantage of this stuff, which also means we need defenses over here. Oh dear, one of those emitters is about to go. Oh, but even more mines are in production. Yes, that really helps our energy generation. And now both the pylon and the cannon are being built. Very good. Let's also bring in some mortars if we can, and give it the high ground. That should let it reach an even bigger area, and this cannon will help keep the creep back while we set up here on this hill. Oh gosh, the creep is almost through that last layer of the shield. This is about to be rough. Need even more defenses. Okay, I think that was the spore launcher. Just got released. All right, we also need to set up a refinery so we can get this green stuff getting to be used. And the wave is here. Oh boy. That is gonna hurt very bad. We need a lot more defenses. But now we're refining the blue stuff and creating some anti-creep bullets that we can use, which is really good for the sprayer. We probably need some pylons over here as well. So let's set up a network like so, which gives us access to more blueite and another sprayer over there, some more defenses going up. Ooh, and the anti-creep reached this spawner tile thing. Yes, we're actually almost to this emitter. Maybe we should clear out that, but we have bigger concerns to worry about. Okay, now we're getting some more of this, whatever that tile is. So let's hurry and set up some shields next to all of our production over here, and probably over here as well. Oh gosh, the spore launcher went again. It's going right into the anti-creep. That's not gonna work for you. Okay, but that generated a lot of creep right there. Hopefully we are strong enough in our defenses. Oh, speaking of, it's time to put it to the test. The big tsunami's here, but at least we have the shields up, so that should protect us a little while. Now we just need constant production of the green stuff, which it looks like it's constant, and we're getting some more of the whatever that stuff is. So let's set up more defenses on this way because we're gonna need a lot of them. And we need to keep protecting this tile because that means more anti-creep spawns like that. But we're also kind of neglecting this side over here. I feel like this turret's in trouble because he's sticking his foot out like the hokey pokey. But let's get some mortars set up on the edge of the cliff here. That should protect that side pretty well. Oh, it's so high. That's higher than the shield. Oh gosh, the shield's in trouble. I need more guns over here, but I don't have space to build any of them. And where I can build, it's already being overrun. Oh dear. And the tsunami has started to wrap around this side. At least this shield looks like it's doing well. I need to protect these pylons, I just realized, because if that gets cut off, then the whole network goes down. Oh, spore launcher's going again. You are so annoying. And sadly, these mortars are not in range to do any good. I should probably set up a pylon to go down here so I can reach even more area. That looks good. A nice crisscross network like that. Oh no, we lost this emitter. Spawn tile thing. I know these are called emitters. Okay, the mortars are starting to defend over here. That's good news. And we can build on top of this hill again. So let's get a mortar going there. And then cannon on this side to protect the tower. I'm liking the looks of this. There's more stuff that's gonna be flowing down, but we're actually holding up pretty well. The problem is our generation is, oh, we're currently in a deficit. That's not good. We need more mines. And thankfully that pylon in front of the resource tiles can reach these mines to build them. So our deficit really hurts, but it's gonna be solved pretty soon. We just need to hold the line here. And I think we are holding the line actually. Good, there we go, those mines are going. And let's just finish off this row, hopefully. We'll get them in place over there because we will need a tower set up over here probably. actually. Ooh, that's a nice cross network. And we'll just set up more cross networks like this because we need to start pushing this way and take out one of those emitters, which we can do by just selecting the cannon and moving it right in front of the tower to protect it. Hopefully it gets there soon. Oh, that just targeted the anti-creep spawner directly. That was dumb. Tell you what's not dumb though, these cannons are working exceptionally well. And I should probably get a mortar going up here. Yes, because more creep is going over there. It doesn't look like there's any more big tsunamis coming in, except for, okay, right now. But, oh, that mortar just got wrecked. Was it sticking out of the shield? Oh no, the creep is reaching into the shield. That spare needs to do its job, which thankfully it looks like it is. Let's move the mortar a little bit back. That should protect it better. Oh no, we just lost that tower. I forgot to move things to it. That's fine. We need more defenses over here anyway. The problem is those shields chew up a lot of those yellow blocks. It looks like we're even on production. We have a lot of this green stuff that I'm not too sure what to do with, to be honest. I can build a rocket. Sure, let's build a rocket. While more spore things are launching, and that's targeting the cannon directly, I'll just move that out of the way for a little bit. It's not even doing anything. So maybe I should move it over here to hold the line. I was a little worried in the beginning, but I think we're doing pretty well. Even the tidal waves aren't doing too much more to us. And our weapons are actually really close to that emitter there, except it's super deep in the creep. Skadoosh. Whoa, and when the emitters do that, that's very not good. Okay, that's a lot. Why are you doing so much? Stop it. That is gonna be dangerous. Oh, but the rocket only needs 100 units to finish building, and then we can do stuff with it. Okay, that mission was rough, but it looks like they actually are holding their ground really well. That's good. And is the sniper doing things? I think the sniper's doing things. It's pointed. Oh, that was the other thing. The eggs release payloads. Okay. I haven't exactly touched this game before today. Cut me a bit of slack. All right, let's get some more mines down just because we have the free space here. It's chewing up a lot of our generation, but we do have the resources to build at least one of them. But I do need to build more sprayers because the fact that we're not gaining a lot of ground is kind of annoying. Oh, but yes, now we're starting to fund the rocket. I like the sounds of that because orbitals sound very good. Creating quite the crisscross network here, beating back liquids with 5G, and the rocket is launched. So we have some good things going for us at least. Oh yes, and we have orbitals. So we have damper, singularity available to us right now. Should we just see what singularity does? What if we target here? Okay, just launch the thing down and okay. Is that a good thing? I don't know if that's a good thing. It's pulling creep away from other areas. Oh, it's slowly, we're getting the emitter revealed. Quick, build cannons. Yes, the emitter is revealed. Oh, and the egg just got sniped. This is good, this is good. The emitter is exposed. If only I had cannons that could shoot it. Oh, and all the creep actually just got released. Ooh, but we do have cannons that are able to shoot it now. Hold it back, hold it back. It almost looks like it's working. It's working. Ooh, I like orbitals. Fund another one, please, which is actually pretty soon. And this front is holding pretty well. So once these cannons push through, we should be able to target the emitter if we just stick a mortar right here. Sure, fly over the battlefield, brave mortar. More destruction right at the front of things. Ooh, yes, hit the emitter directly if you please. There we go. I think we're in the process of nullifying it. Or do we need to hit it with a nullifier? Probably that. So we get it going here while it's being suppressed. Oh, protect it from the creep that's going in. Need this cannon moved more up. There we go. It's charging. It's charging. And yes, we're nullifying the emitter. Oh, excellent. How much is that using? Oh, we're actually out of that stuff. That's not good. We need another refinery going over here to capture this crystal's goodness. And then, you know, cannons to protect it would also be kind of appreciated. But now we are creating a lot of headway because this emitter is nullified, which should also mean eggs stop flowing to it, I hope. Now we'll start to advance this way to nullify this emitter. And then once we own like this entire third of the field, we can strategize a lot better. Also, I don't like how high that gets because then it just does that. Oh, good, we have more rockets. Oh, I forgot about the rain that I got. Let's try that out. We're moving over here, so let's just spray it with some rain. Because the rain should be good, right? Whoa! The rain is very good. Oh, that is glorious. And that's clearing up all the tiles so our refinery can be working. Not tiles, the crystals. That is what I needed. Wow, and it just keeps going. Oh, that was wonderful. Let's take advantage of this opportunity and build some defenses. That one isn't being reached by anything. I need another pylon over here. And we uncovered this anti-creep tile. Yes! A new ally has joined the fight. Or come back to it because we had that before. But we're getting even closer to this emitter here. That's a lot of eggs. I need a sniper over here, which is also going to be painful because that's a lot of payloads going to be released. So let's get more defenses going up over here, giving all the mortars the high ground. And then once that sniper's built, it'll go to town very, very quickly. Like so. And there it goes. Oh gosh, so many at once. Sniper, you're way too efficient. Ooh, but look, we have 5 orbitals. Oh, excellent. We can do conversion thing. Not too sure what that looks like. Let's do it over this neutral tile here. So it launches that. Oh, it just converted all the creep to anti-creep. Now we own that tile. Yes. Oh, yes, that was glorious. I don't know how long it's gonna last though. We should probably expand that way. Oh, good, and that creep is actually getting pretty close to touching that tower. We should protect it with another mortar. That's close enough to actually target the emitter, I believe. Yes, target the emitter directly. Now we're just a few spots away from being able to set up the diffuser, or the nullifier, like so. Come on, mortar, just protect it. No, you're supposed to protect the building of it. Maybe we need a sprayer up there, one that's already built so it can move. There, now we can set up the nullifier. Now, come on. Okay, fine, I'll just build it down here so it's safe, because there's way too much anti-creep for it to get hurt. And yes, we have a second sprayer nullified, and shift all of our defenses to fight the front. And we'll start by attempting to relieve this neutral zone so it can start working for us. So many good things are happening, and we have rain again. Oh, but we're actually one away from conversion. We should have fun with that. We're moving a lot of units. Let's increase the move speed. I can't quite tell if the move speed is faster, but it seems like it. Anyway, we have conversion available. So let's assist our friends over here and just convert this whole square area thing. Yes, and then quickly move in to protect it. This might have been a bad call, but it was kind of fun to do because now the anti-creep is spawning out of there. So now it can fight back against the creep a little better, even if we might lose a sprayer there. Oh, until the mortar protects it anyway. So I'm guessing the neutral square duplicates whatever thing has greater presence on it. And right now it's all anti-creep, which is good. And the sniper here isn't really being used for anything. Is there another emitter somewhere? The only one that's left is over here, aside from the 4 that are in the main area. So let's move our sniper over here because we're gonna need it in a little while. Oh, but look at that. This anti-creep tile is almost exposed. Come on. Yes, it's touching. Yes, it's duplicating the anti-creep. This is working very well. Can another pylon actually work down here? No, that top pylon literally has no purpose, but it looks fun up there. But we can start to wrap our network down over this way because we need to move that way. And tell you what, rain sounds really good at the top of this hill. Yes, clear it all out. Can I even see what's bombing it up there? Zooming way out. Nope, it's just way above me. But now the top of the hill's exposed. Quick, bring in more mortars. Claim it. Well, now we have another rain stratagem thing again. You can tell what game I've been playing because I use that word. There we go. There we go. Okay, that should give us a bit more breathing room. And beautiful. We're defending the top of the hill. I'm also not sure why this game has pterodactyls in it, but here they are. They've just been kind of flying around like they do. Now, the problem is this hilltop doesn't have a whole lot of real estate on it. So we need to be a little wise about where we put our defenses. Besides, you know, putting a mortar right in the middle because obviously, and now more guns need to be moved up here because they're not doing any good otherwise. And more spore shots are coming in, but they get quickly squashed. Oh, you poor thing. The only thing you're really good for at this point is egg production, which gross. Ooh, but look at this. We have almost half of the map conquered now. Excellent. Oh, but look, both of these nodes are exposed. That means we can put a pylon down here and start to harvest it. Yes, more for the cause. So, oh my, this will be a test about how well we can stop the creep from flowing down the hill, because that's about to be a lot released. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need more over here. No particular reason. All right, let's try and give ourselves a little bit of a head start by calling down rain on these 2 generators here. Yes, yes. Oh, it pierces all the way down? That is powerful. I need to get some sprayers over there so anti-creep can go in. This is looking a lot better. All right, it's starting to emit some creep again, but we got some good headway going. Although I do wonder, would rain destroy the eggs? And it doesn't look like the eggs get destroyed, which is too bad, but oh, you know what? I should have moved the sniper into position first. Ooh, or they are getting destroyed. Look at that. Or that was the emitter. I honestly don't know, but hey, sniper showing up while this is going underway is very beneficial. Maybe. That's a lot of exit shooting. Okay, I think I might have been a little overzealous. Sniper, get out of here. You're doing way more harm than good right now. What? Ah! Oh gosh, and that turret, it needs to move like immediately. This cannon might need to as well. Oh dear, it's still getting hurt. It's still getting hurt. Come on, defend, you can do it. Oh, that was, look at the waves it's shooting out. This is not my intention. Okay, so that emitter is going to be way more difficult than anything else. Neat. How are those waves going? They've reached the back wall and they're bouncing back. Oh, yikes, that's a big tidal wave. Hey, this is a good time to bring in a shield again, out of pure necessity. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, but shield is, yes, it's up and running. Whew, that was close. Okay, it looks like if the eggs don't have any creep around them, then they unleash their payload. But wow, the mortars quenched it quick. All right, but ooh, okay, maybe when that big wave is going up, then we convert it. And whoop-bam, yes, so much. That's a huge mountain of creep right there. Oh my gosh, these things need to work overtime. Oh. That was amazing. But I was right though, it converted the entire pile into anti-creep. Okay, and now, you know, we should actually be able to put a nullifier in range of this thing finally. One less emitter is always, okay, yep, there was an egg right there. We don't talk about it. Oh yes, now the nullifier's up. Come on, get your charge, get charged. Be large and charged. Here, let's call down a rain and make it a bit easier for us. There we go, beat back that tidal wave before it gets crazy. Now comes the hard part, working our way up this hill. Okay, to aid our efforts going up the hill, we should take on these breeder spots finally. So everything gets moved down the hill. We also need some infrastructure down the hill. And here, let's help out the anti-creep by making it rain over those tiles as well. There, now it should be nullified and never get used again. And it seems like these crystals are what's causing the creep to turn into a different color and thus be harder to destroy. Would rain work to destroy those crystals, I wonder? Let's just target it right there and see what happens. Okay, it hit the crystal directly, which is good, but the crystal still has a lot of health. In fact, it's full health. Well, at the very least, the less creep going that way, the better it is for us. Although, the anti-creep is still having just as good of a time against the purple stuff as the normal creep. So maybe we need more of these sprayers going in this direction. Ooh, that seems to be working. Oh, we need more of those. Yes, the sprayers are working against the the crimson creep. Oh yes, we uncovered a thing. Oh, is that both of them? That was both of them. Wow. Well, I might as well just fill in the rest of these things. So now we're getting all the bonuses. Good. Oh, there it goes. It's releasing. So we dropped a conversion here. All of that becomes the anti-creep, which should give us a little more time to work with. And we can sort of close the gap here. Now, sadly, all the anti-creep is going to go away, but at least it reduces the amount of creep that is over here. Oh, or it just has enough to produce more of itself. Very good. Hey, this anti-creep spawner is actually keeping itself. Oh, that's amazing. And we have reclaimed a nice amount of the map. That's what I like to see. Now, what I worry about the most is the sheer volume of eggs that are over here, because there's 500 of them. But since we have good and frankly numerous defenses on our side, maybe we can call down a rain on there just to pop a few of them at a time, especially since that stash just emptied. This is looking really good. Okay, some eggs are popping. I can see that. It's looking very good. Things are being reduced. And it's not too uncontrollable of a wave. Oh my gosh, look at our factory. It's stocked up on everything. That is amazing. Ooh, especially since we can move some more sprayers up here that use the anti-creep solution. Yes, we're carving our way forward. Oh, and look, the anti-creep is starting to flow up to this cliff. That's really beneficial. Oh, and it's about to do it again. Yes. And then we'll get more pylons going up here in this direction, as well as this direction. Look at this pylon network we have built so far. This is a heck of a web. I wish I could just pick up a large amount of this anti-creep here and just dump it out here. But I guess that's what the conversion is for. So now I wonder what sort of effect this has on the crimson creep. Let's just do it right there because that's the biggest one. And boom! Ooh, it turned it all to anti-creep. Wow, that's fun. That's a great opportunity to build some more things, as well as move things up to defend it. Or maybe not good, it's starting to get overrun. Oh no, fall back. Maybe we'll just work on containing the crimson and then work on the regular stuff, because we're actually starting to clear this plateau up here. And we're starting to expose this purple grid, which I'm not sure what that is. And now we just get some more creep up here on this field. And that crimson creep is pretty much contained. I like it. Now we need to get some more mortars up here to push back on this final climb here. And we do have enough orbitals for rain to help out with that. So we can just do that right here, which I'm hoping once we expose these energy shield blocks again, it can start to recharge itself and then contain the creep a little better. Or it's just one and done, which would be really too bad. Oh, it looks like it is recharging a little bit, but the creep quickly takes it over. So we need to move in and secure that. I got a good feeling about this. Oh, look at that. The crystal's gone. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Yes. Unless the creep reaches it again and then it recharges itself, which would be kind of weird. But we're keeping that side very well contained, which is good. Oh, look at that. The shield is starting to recharge. Yes, finally. But it's slowly being dwindled away again. We need to really protect it. If we can get a nullifier attached to that spore launcher, that would be a world of difference. Oh, look at that firing line. And areas of the shield are at full capacity. Beautiful. Look at all these defenses down here that have gone silent because of all the craziness that's gone on. I love it. Oh, the crystal's starting to go down. Oh no, go down more. Get rid of you. Oh yes, this crystal got destroyed. Good. I kind of want to place a pylon right in here because I can reach there. Plus the cannons and mortars are actually protecting that spot. So if we can get our line inside the shield, that would be amazing. Look what we have. We have 5 orbitals. That's enough for a conversion. Hold on. I need to fix this shield because I have a really bad idea. Man, oh man, look at the anti-creep. It's all the way at this top level here. Ooh, this is good things for us. Okay, now the entire energy shield is back up and running, and we have a conversion on our side. Once I drop this, at least over half of these eggs are gonna pop. I'm gonna wait for that stash to collapse, actually, because that means even more anti-creep on the inside. Okay, there it is, in all its glory, and drop. And okay, here we go. Here we go. Whoa! That's so much! Ah! Oh, what? And that's filling the stash up so quickly again! Oh dear, call down some rain on it as well. Ah! I knew that was a bad idea, but it was worth it! Quick, all forces to the front. We will stop this once and for all right here, right now. But, oh, hold on, that only took out 100 eggs? What in the world? Oh man, imagine the sniper over here. That's a very, very bad idea. Where did I put it? Hey, buddy. Would you like a field day? A target-rich environment, if you will. I feel like I'm going to have very severe regrets about this. But I will just say no regrets and move on with my day. Egg eruption right now. Suppress everything. Yes, the egg count is down to half of what it was. Or at least give or take. But let's get the nullifier going down right there. Ooh, it's safe right there. Good. And now we build another pylon right in here. That is a mess of connections. Is glorious, but that might have been a bit too far forward, or it's actually staying safe. Wow. Close in, destroy them all, and then move the mortars in too. Yes, there's just one emitter left, and it's the one that's protected by all the eggs. Oh dear, this cannon is being a bit overwhelmed here. I moved that way too far forward. Back up, just slightly. Now you're safe. Although it might not be safe if the stash pops again. It's slowing down. We need to get rid of all the creep around it. That means more things need to be moved up. Advance this front as well. Oh dear, it's getting close. It's getting dangerously close. Oh dear, now the creep is shifting over this way. Ah, it popped again. Oh no, cannon, back up, back up, back up, back up. No! Back up these cannons. Okay, the good news is it had a little bit of a cooldown, and now it has to do that all again. So we have time. We have a little bit of time. Thankfully, these emitters are still being nullified, and they're down to less than 40 eggs. I need another pylon over here now that I think about it. Okay, good. We are stopping the stash from collecting, at least mostly. It's slowing down a lot, so we can focus on annihilating all of these eggs. Ooh, the conversion's back. Good. Let's just convert this entire hill. And whoop, wow. Okay, eggs are popping, but there's so much anti-creep in there. I don't think it matters. We just need another nullifier to get in there. Oh, that does it. That does it right there. Let's destroy all the creep first. Or maybe we will by the time this builds. Man, it just got so quiet. That's weird. Do it, do it. Beat the creep, beat the creep. Oh, yes, we did it. We nullified all the enemies, and now it's charging? Oh, the delegate's charging. Oh. What happens when this hits 100? I don't know, but it sounds really cool. And it's activated. Okay, rift jump. Whoa, whoa, we did it. We did a thing. We beat back the creep, all of it. Oh, that was amazing. Here we have a pyramid that's going to be overflowing with creep pretty soon. So let's get our base deployed and stop it. We also need to set up a tower network so we can connect to this factory that's already here for us, as well as produce some energy because towers do that. I did not know that last time, but there's also no spaces for mines over here. So we need to use everything that we can. And as much real estate as we can get before the creep takes it over. This is starting to look pretty good here. Okay, we have a good generation going for us. So let's set up some defenses to protect our factory, as well as, you know, everything else that we value. Just seeing cannons set up along this whole stretch. And we are generating a lot of anti-creep as well, so let's get some sprayers in as well. Pointed downhill, especially into these little, like, culverts here, because if that fills up with anti-creep, then that's a good, like, stopping point. And there are some wide areas too, so we could probably set up a runway. Well, that wouldn't do us very well, so let's rotate. Ooh, up here. Oh, perfect. That looks like it'll be good for us. Okay, it's already flowing out of the pyramid. That's lovely. It's already covered so much of the map. What is this? Oh, it's a blob nest.
Nope.
Nope. No thanks. I don't like those. Need a sniper to take those out. What I also need to do is set up some pylons that reach down here so we can make use of this redon. And then, you know, some cannons to protect it. There we go. Now we're generating a lot of this ARG here. So let's set up a shield to protect this little generator spot down here. That would be good for us, as well as protect the factory, because the creep is already here. So let's see if we can get some weapons set up in this little plateau area here to stop it there. We need a pylon set up for that. Ooh, the shields are up, which is good. That'll keep the things at bay, so we can move the cannons a bit to the outside of the shields, so I can start blasting it there. Yes! And if something already blow up, oh gosh, the cannons aren't being built. That's not good. That pylon's at risk. Okay, but this cannon can move to the outside of the shield there. Not sticking out too far. Oh, that's right, your foot. Take it out. Good, 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 good. Oh, I need to protect so much of this runway too. But at least the runway is built, so we can start to make some bombers. Some AC bombers even. They cost about the same as the normal ones, so let's make some ACs. All right, we have a lot stored up, but we're also using a lot more than we're generating. And the creep is starting to flow over here too. Oh dear, gonna need more towers set up over there, which is still good for the amount of energy it produces. All right, now we seem to have this stretch of runway doing pretty good. Ooh, the sniper took out the blobs. Good. And there's, oh, that's a lot of creep coming out of the pyramid there. I almost called it a volcano because that's basically what it is. But we have more energy generation going on, which is good, but we're in a deficit, which is not good because there's so much needed to build these cannons. But the bombers are already built, which I like. And this sprayer is targeting down here, which is good. Let's move out this cannon then so it can actually get some use. And I need to set up a lot more pylons so that the things get funded faster. That looks pretty good there. Okay, good line of defense going on here. Just move you up a level. All right, I'm liking this. We have a good foothold here. Ooh, and we have bombers. Yes.
They're bombs.
So now I can have them target somewhere good. So this top area here is like a neutral zone. So if I can get that creating some anti-creep, then that'd be really good for us. Just get all those targeting the top of the pyramid. There they go, and we're bombing it. Yes. Whoa, that's a lot of anti-creep. Oh my goodness. Oh, good. Conquer the pyramid. And it's flowing down the pyramid too. Yes. Oh, if that pyramid could fill up with anti-creep, that'd be amazing. Yes. We're creating a lot of anti-creep out of the pyramid. Oh, good. Pyramid is ours. And they're just gonna keep bombing and keep bombing, which I like. Okay, so we can start to take this back. Uh-oh. The creep is over the runway, though. How did that happen? Oh, no, we just lost the runway, and we're losing bombers and the tower network. Oh, small victory for us. About to be cut short. Oh, dear, that creep is really reaching out. I need some more defenses further back. Okay, but the anti-creep owns the pyramid now, which is good. So as long as that stays up there, that should just be a constant supply. Oh, unless the mesh travels up there. Yikes. At least the pyramid's full of anti-creeps, so yes, good things. Where I can get them. Oh man, our tower network almost got cut off. I need this to go back. There's a lot of towers that got destroyed. Oh dear, and the spore launchers are going again, targeting right at the pyramid. Oh, but it just generated anti-creep, so it should be safe there. Hopefully. Okay, oh, that's a lot of creep. Oh no, I think that just took over the pyramid. Oh no, this is a fight for that thing. Okay, but the good news is we're getting our towers back. Now we just need to get the runway back in that whole operation again. So we get another cannon going on there. As soon as we can, we're still in a major deficit. I can move out the tower line a little bit because of the shield and the fact that creep really hasn't reached out over here, which I'm a fan of. There we go. That's a lot more energy production. We're almost being back to deficit if we weren't building things. Good. We're starting to go positive. Now we'll get the AC bombers back. Oh, we're actually really biting into the anti-creep right now. Whoa. Oh, the blobs hit those? I need snipers over here. Uh-oh, and the creep is reaching, That stupid blob took out a very important cannon. Oh dear, and we're losing all that production now. It was going so well. But we can come back from this. Just need this cannon to move up so we can actually fight the creep properly. And we did lose all of the bombers actually, which I like. And this cannon can move a little bit out there because he's a brave boy. Oh, but that's also where the runway needs to go. So maybe a little bit over this way. All right, we can actually tuck the runway way over here too, as long as we can protect it being built, which it looks like yes. After a brief intermission. Uh-oh, no way, the blobs have eggs. Oh, take those out, please. Sniper, sniper. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No! Okay, that one didn't have an egg, but now an egg is blowing up right next to our base. I don't like that. We're also chewing through a lot of anti-creep right now because of you. Are you even doing anything over here? There is not a lot of blue-eyed on this map to keep up with the anti-creep demand. Also, thankfully, we're not in a deficit yet anymore because of all the other towers that we built. So we have some good news at least, but we do have a lot of this ARG stuff. So I can actually probably set up shields to cover the entire runway. There we go. Now, once all this creep is cleared out of the shield, it'll stop flowing in, which means this cannon can move up to here. Okay, now the runway is built. That's also good. Time to take back the pyramid again. Oh, right as it overflows with creep. Also, I seem to have lost the sniper that's over here. Oh, yes, but the bombers are doing good. I like that. Yes, right as the emission starts again. So much anti-creep. But now our anti-creep production is negative. Is this sprayer over here even doing anything? I don't think so. Get rid of you. Yeah, just blow it up where you are so you do at least one final good thing. I'm just gonna set a mortar up there instead. I'm surprised I haven't built mortars yet. And we also need to start taking back this hilltop here because that'd be a really good spot for a mortar. Just keep the pyramid clean so there's no more creep coming out of there. Oh, and the creep just took over the pyramid again because the bombers don't have enough to keep up their assault. All right, if that's the case, then we'll bring in some regular bombers because they just use energy to bomb things. But there we are in a deficit again. Oh, but look at how much the mortars are clearing out. Now we're starting to make an advance. Let's get this cannon moved up to better heights as soon as possible, please. Thank you. And I guess we lost a tower over here. I don't know when that happened. Oh, but the mortar has cleared out this little pit. Good. Oh, but good. We own the pyramid now. And I think the problem with the sniper is that the blobs just kind of outmaneuver it. Well, that's an issue. That is solved by another one. And it only went for the tower, which is kind of a jerk move. Okay, but now we are starting to clear out this hilltop, which I like. We'll move the mortar over so it can clear out more of it. Ooh, and the bombers are here. Good. All right, where should I have them go? Maybe up the path here because the mesh can be destroyed. So if we can destroy the creep mesh, then that's less time they have to move up the pyramid. There he goes, there he goes. There's the regular bomber. And that is a lot faster too. Drop it, yes, yes. Oh, carpet bombing, beautiful. And that's destroying the mesh, or at least neutralizing it. Oh man, they're going like crazy. I love it. Are they destroying the anti-creep? I don't know if they are. Maybe they should target there. We'll have them target a little past the hilltops I want to capture. I should actually have them move up here so I can collect this green R over here. Well, one would be doing that, and that one is doing that. Yes, clearing out the hill. Good. So we can move cannons up there and start to claim it. Hopefully the bombers don't destroy my things. I don't think they would, but it wouldn't be good if they did. And this one needs to go over here. There we go, there we go. Towers, get them in place. Just place the mortar at the very top of the hill for maximum range. And yes, we're getting so much energy production, and it's over 12, which is good because our use really goes up there. Oh, and there's blobs carrying eggs. Don't like it. Sniper, please, if you please. Good, 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 good. Okay, and the egg is going off right next to base. At least we have shields. Ooh, we actually have a clear hilltop over here too. Time to advance. And then we get the mortar right at the top of the hill. Yes. All right, this bomber over here really isn't seeing action like he used to. So it's time for you to, I guess, just target right here where there's a lot of it. And then you need to move out to clear out these crystals. And we need to activate these totems too, which needs the lift tick. So we really need to capture this green stuff. At least the bomber over here is starting to see a lot of action. Oh, it's too bad they don't take out the blobs. Oh, but the sniper can still reach. Oh, but the pylon network's cut off. Yikes. At least it was only that. So now there's enough clean real estate to set up a refinery over here. Oh dear, that creep was moving over the hill at a worse time. Thankfully, the cannon cleared it out right away. I'm happy for that. All right, we have enough things spread out. I think it's time to set up a mini rift. So I can go up there and then over here and then over here. Oh, but now the refinery is working good. Now we're starting to create some lift tick. So if that's
that's the case, then we can reposition one of these anti-creep bombers to target this totem here, because that sounds like a good idea. Oh, and he's already on his way there. Perfect. Drop your payload and boosh. Oh, yes. Okay, yep, right on the eggs. You know what? As long as the eggs are getting destroyed, I think that's a good thing. Although we could also use some more cannons up here, probably, as well as some towers for more energy production, because you can never have too much of that. Okay, it actually takes a lot more arc to create the mini rifts than I thought. Our shields are starting to lose power. I don't think there's any more of that red on stuff either on the map, so that's not good. Getting some very spotty reception. Must be AT&T. So let's just get rid of you. Although now I think these shields actually don't need to exist anymore because we're really pushing our defenses out. So we can save money by destroying those. We'll keep this one down here because that's still a weak spot. And waves are starting to be made over here because the bomber is being really effective. Ooh, we're actually starting to get some ARG piled up in the factory again. That's good. And the mini rift is being created again. Excellent. But man, oh man, there's a lot of blobs coming in. Thankfully, the snipers are crossing their fields of view, and the bomber is really quelling those egg bursts. I like it. But I really need to secure the rest of this flat area so I can get more towers set up. That should be good there, and then this here. And we can start to move some of these back defenses out. Ooh, the rift is complete. Oh, nice. So the issue I'm seeing with reaching this totem is that it's in a low area, so there's always a lot of creep being piled there. I should probably reposition that bomber so he actually does some good. We'll get there eventually, we're just not there yet. Lacking in the mortar department, so we're just gonna fix that. There we go, this is working a lot better. The creep is even starting to get away from this shield. I like it. Oh, and there's more eggs that make it to the totem. Lovely. I also thought I repositioned this bomber. I guess he didn't get the memo. Oh, that was the anti-creep bomber I had over there. I forgot about that. It really isn't doing a whole lot of good there, is it? We'll have you support the pyramid fight. Things are actually looking good, and we still haven't used all this lift tick yet, so let's actually get our rocket underway, because I love me a rocket. Oh, but man, that really cranks up the usage. At least we have plenty stored up so we can support it, and we need some more mortars in place to back up these cannons. We don't even have any anti-creep stored up because it's all going to the bomber effort. That is ridiculous. But hey, look at all the anti-creep coming out of the pyramid. It's worth it. Oh, and now there's 2 eggs going over to the totem. Lovely. Okay, there's a bomber here that isn't doing anything. So which one are you? There you are. You're going over here. Rocket pad is halfway complete. We can start to advance on this front, which is good. Oh dear, there's eggs being left out in the open. Ah, clear it out, clear it out. Protect the mortar, protect the mortar. Oh, I think the mortar's safe, but that was close. Oh, the tower's also not looking good. Well, that's just annoying. Thankfully, the creep evaporates when it's not connected to anything. Ooh, and we're actually starting to make a pretty good dent in this little pit right here. We'll just bring in a few more mortars to help out with that. And that bomber there needs to fight a different battle. So here, join him over here. Let's see, there was actually a thing to set up squads, right? So if I do this, okay, all those bombers are selected. Nice. And then if I do, ooh, that looks good. So now they're all going over there. Yes. That, whoa. Where did this creep come from? Whoa, hold on there. Where'd you come from? What are you doing? I don't know how that got through, but ooh, good. We got anti-creep flowing our way now. So that means our stuff should be constantly protected in the near future. Oh yes, and we're funding the rocket. Yes. Okay, but now we have a lot of anti-creep going our way. Oh yes, and the totem's being cleared. We need to set up a network to connect to it, as well as make use of all this anti-creep space that we have here. Okay, so we set up right there, and that connects to the totem. So let's keep that safe as long as we can. Oh yes, now we have the totem, and that activated its own shield. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so all those bombers can stop that nonsense and start to bomb in this direction. There they go. Oh, that is beautiful carpet bombing right there. It's also exposing the eggs. There they go. Oh dear. Oh, we also lost the anti-creep that's flowing out here. I got way too comfortable with that. We're about to lose some towers. No. Come on, you. Get on up here. Be some use. Okay, we have enough ARG stored up. Let's get another mini rift happening over here and over here. We should be able to build both of them. Oh, we have rockets up in the air. Oh, good. Okay, our bombers are doing some good, but they're forgetting about some of the space back here. So let's move the cannons up to cover that. We are almost at the base of the pyramid. That's gonna be huge if we can set up units at the top of that. And also connect to whatever this thing is. There's not really an easy way to get to it, is there? Well, we'll figure that out in a little bit. But now it's time to start pushing past this totem here. And now both of these rifts are set up. Yes. Expedited energy transfers. Oh dear, that tower is being under constant attack. You need to move up to defend that. Ah, you're supposed to move up to defend it. I guess we need a cannon down here like all times to stop the creep from flowing in there, especially now that the creep is almost at the sniper. But that cannon made really short work of that. Good. I also have this rain here I should use, so let's just crash it right down here where there's a bunch of creeps still. That is making a world of difference. But man, that mesh is really good at letting the creep take over the pyramid. Or at least, you know, it tries. It does its best, and I don't appreciate its best. But that rain strike did a lot of good for us. So now we can really push out our front line, and we might actually be able to start building a network up to that pyramid, maybe, if we can build up there. So we get the pylon pushed out as far as we can, close to the pyramid edge, and then, ooh, it can reach up there. Ooh, I like that idea, especially since there's anti-creep that just emitted. We can start to ring the line of this pyramid with mortars. Ooh, that covers a lot of ground. That creep is getting really close. Ooh, thank you, Anti-Creep, for spawning right there. Never mind the voice crack that happened, my throat is dry. There, now the mortars can get supplied and just rain down destruction in every direction. That is beautiful. Oh, I just realized I kind of need some defenses up there, don't I? Against the spore strikes. Thankfully, missiles are good for that. Just, oh, please. Oh, come on. Missile just got destroyed at the very end. And that's also destroying our mortars right now. Oh, dear. Okay, if I can weasel a tower up to this point. Ooh, I can actually build right there. As long as the bombers keep it safe. And the other cannons that I have that aren't doing anything. Okay, but now we're able to build up there again, so first things first, we'll get a missile to stop the spore strikes. Ooh, good, we connected to that tower, or that totem. Yes, now we can start to clear that out and push very close to this spore launcher here. Oh, we actually have 5 orbitals up in the air. Well, time for some conversion. Oh dear, that blob made its way through. Maybe I need a sniper back here after all. They're a bit spread out. Oh, that just hit a bomber pad, you jerk. Okay, now these anti-creep bombers really aren't being used up here anymore because I'm keeping the top of this safe. First things first, we'll reorganize this bomber crew to start going along this strip here so they can start taking out more of the mesh. They'll just cover that whole strip. There they go. Yes, that is beautiful. If we can take out that mesh entirely, then the creep can stop making its way up the pyramid. Okay, they're launching spores. Come on, missiles, do your work. Yes, there's one. Oh, good. Uh-oh, reload, 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 reload. Oh, it didn't get it entirely. Oh no, that's punishing right there. At least there's enough anti-creep to make up for that, but we might need 2 missile towers up there. And next, I think we need to take over this hilltop because that'll give us a good staging ground for taking out this spore launcher. I'm sorry, it is way too tempting to not drop a conversion right on here. We'll just set up a couple of defenses first because that is going to be pretty nasty. So now we should be able to expand our network along either side of the pyramid here. So we'll expand the pylons out there and connect them from the rift as well. And the sniper should be able to save against these blobs that are rolling up here. Good. That creep egg explodes. Oh yes, but the missile launcher protected against the spores. Good. I love when things work together. And the sniper is moving up here to start wailing on these eggs. Might be a bad idea, but we're doing it anyway, because we still have plenty of defenses that are pointed in this direction. Although, you know, a rain coming down here wouldn't hurt either. Oh gosh, we just lost that tower. Oh no, the consequences of my actions. This turret was not being connected to anything. I didn't realize that, but that's working a lot better. Good, very good. Here, what if I just use this conversion way over here where this emitter is? Just because, and then, whoa, all those eggs erupt. But let's continue expanding our network. So now we can start to get some defenses on this side of the pyramid. Staggering either side of the mesh right here looks good. And there's a few cannons back here that really aren't being useful anymore. That's okay because they're about to be. And we'll make sure to fill in all of these towers here as well. Oh, some of the blobs are making it through. That's not good. They blew up some of my cannons. Thankfully, nothing too important, it looks like. So we should be able to connect this thing here. Maybe, but what does it take to get to that? Put a tower right next to it? That doesn't seem to be it. Can I put a thing right in the pyramid? A pylon will need to reach down there. Maybe. I can't look straight down there. This is difficult. Unless there's not enough room for a pylon. Or never mind. How do I collect you? Oh, you know what I need? I bet I need one of these terps here because they can actually do some terraforming. So we're about to excavate the pyramid. Surely nothing bad would happen there, right? No ancient curses are going to attack me because I don't believe in them. So we just select you and then, so we open up the terraform menu. And then we need to get down wherever that is. So we just start there. Oh, and yeah, look at that, it's digging away at it. No idea what the height of 5 looks like, but oh, that's a big laser. I love it. Need to make sure this area is gotten as well. And oh, okay, that's actually digging deeper. How high is this? Or is that digging a hole? It doesn't look like it's digging a hole. So height of 5 is right there, it looks like. And that's a height of 1. Okay, so let's change this to a height of 1. That should let us get to the cache. It'll just take a while. Let's move on to other things, like making sure that this mortar actually has a job to do. Oh, and there's more eggs. Oh no, it cut off the pylon. Oh, why did they do that? That's also at the very end of the sniper's range. So it's time for you to move down here, I think. Oh, look at that. Oh, woohoo, hello, we got the info cache. And they speak very weird. Hey lad, if thy find this in possession of this tablet, what in the world? What kind of speak is this? If you find it, hand it back to whoever lives down the road. Okay, it's just a delivery thing. All right, interesting. We have successfully hollowed out the pyramid there. Don't need the terp ever again. Destroy you. What I do want to keep disturbing though is all of these eggs here. So we move the sniper in range of all of them and probably get a few more cannons here, along with some mortars. Hopefully quickly, because we just lost one of the cannons and we almost lost the tower there too. Oh, and it looks like the mortars are in danger too. Need to move this one up, and we branch out our network even more, and more things are blowing up. Oh, because of the blobs. Oh, that's nasty. But the good news is all the eggs are gone. So a sniper can move up here to fight the blobs better. And then more things fighting this way. Very good, very good. Now the sniper is able to target the eggs that immediately go out of the spore launchers. Good. But now, are we close enough to get a nullifier set up? Yes, we are. We are. Now we just need to protect that while it builds, and then while it charges up. And yes, we've nullified the spore launcher. Good. One less thing we have to worry about, and right before it was about to launch too. So that means we can get rid of one of these missile launchers, because it only needs one to destroy a spore volley, which it's about to do. Boom, boom. Beautiful. Oh, and the cannons are targeting the mesh as well. I like that. Okay, now let's concentrate our efforts up here towards this spore launcher. Get everything set up in a neat little array, because it's gonna get a little messy, especially once the eggs start popping. I haven't even targeted them with a sniper yet. At least this way the eggs aren't popping all at once, just a few at a time. And man, oh man, these things really need to get working to keep those eggs quelled. But they're doing it, which is good. Now I'm just kind of worried about these waves that are gonna come over here and then bounce off the back wall and then ripple out. Might be a little risky. Although what doesn't seem pretty risky right now is getting our tower network set up to reach out to this emitter over here, because we should be in range to set up a nullifier. Yes, we are. Just barely though. That's not very helpful. Oh, especially if there's blobs targeting my cannons. But we can get one more tower over here, it looks like, and then we can get our nullifier set up right here. I feel like I need a mini rift on this side of the pyramid as well. So we'll repairing the pylon network over here. Not sure how it went so broken, but now we're nullifying this emitter. Excellent. That means we can let the cannons clean this up, and the bombers can start carpet bombing in a different way. Like probably all these eggs over here, all the way up to the totem at the very edge of the world. Thankfully, they don't seem to get destroyed by creeper bursts like that. Oh no, oh no. A blob just destroyed that emitter. Oh, that was rude of you. I mean, I'll be able to build it back, no problem. That's just more annoying than anything. So snipers need to move up. Oh, yep, that was a big creeper burst because sniper destroyed all those eggs. Ah, lots of progress about to be lost right here. Oh, and the mini rift is set up. Neat. Oh, and the sniper's targeting those eggs. What am I doing? It's all right. This seems to be working better. We're gonna call down another rain over here. Oh, I lost the mini rift. I spent so much time building that, you jerks. Okay, thankfully all the eggs are quelled. So let's get a nullifier in here properly this time. As soon as this cannon has help clearing this out. And probably a mortar over here too, actually, would be a good idea. Oh yes, and these bombers are doing an excellent job. Look at how little creeper there is over here. All right, nullifier, time to fix you again. I don't want this to be a regular occurrence. There's also creep that's starting to come over here on this hill, which is being stopped by the anti-creep. That's a good thing, but let's just go ahead and take the hill so we don't have to worry about it, as well as set up all of our tower networks. Look at our production now, it's at 37. I don't think our usage is ever gonna get that high. At least I hope not. Oh good, the mini rift is back. It got really quiet all of a sudden. That is weird, but it also means things are working. So let's take advantage of it, and we'll get these cannons set up. You know, why don't we just drop them right on top of the hill? They're all gonna be connected, and they should do a good job of clearing everything out. Oh, look at this formation flying in. That's beautiful. It also got really quiet again. That is so weird. But there they go. A lot of shock troopers all at once. That's what I like to see. And then we'll get the towers set up over here as well. We should also improve our pylon network connected to the mini rift so that can reach up here, no problem. And then we'll get it going this way as well. Okay, that one might be a bit too close. Let's fix that a little bit. And can we actually get a nullifier close enough to this one here? We might be able to. We can. Oh, beautiful. Oh, great, what just blew up? A pylon over here? Okay, yeah, I saw that one coming. And over here, we just need a few more towers to put us in range of this spore launcher. This is looking really good. Nullifier's charging up. We're gonna need some more weapons over here to stop the eggs. So just decorate around there. Quickly, the nullifier's at risk. Okay, they cleared that out so fast, and now the emitter's nullified. Yes! Now quickly protect yourself from the eggs. And this mortar needs to move up here too. What are you doing over there? You lazy? We could also use the snipers moving up to protect everything. Oh, and this spore launcher's entirely exposed. I didn't realize that. Time for a nullifier. I also just realized that I think the anti-creep bombers are still targeting the top of the pyramid. That's a waste. Let's just have you target the top of the hill where the Blobs is, just to give them a hard time. Very good. This spore launcher is nullified. We don't have to worry about them anymore. And you know, it actually looks like we could just carve our way up to the blob nest with towers and then get a nullifier set up immediately. Okay, that had eggs. I didn't realize that had eggs. Well, so much for those towers. Gotta move all of this up and probably get a sniper pointed right at the front door. We'll just get both of them pointed right at the front door so that if the blobs do erupt in 25 seconds, they're gonna just get sniped immediately while we can get our nullifier set up. Just gonna make this a little bit faster with a pylon reaching up there. And oh, they just blazed through and took out the nullifier I was building. Why do they do that every time? It's so rude. Okay, but now those anti-creep bombers are gonna need a new target. So let's get them working on this corner and then get all of these guys a tower network so that they can all fly over here and just stop that whole thing. Oh, I didn't realize it. It looks like these corner posts here have creeper breed tiles in there. Well, that's gross. Gonna need to clear that out entirely. Ooh, so there's an idea. We'll have one anti-creep bomber. Yeah, target right in there as best as I can. Yeah, right there should be good enough. And then the other one will go to this corner. Hopefully able to get right down to the bottom. Yes, that one can. Man, these bombers have been really effective. I love them so much. And we should just be one tower away from, yeah, connecting to the totem. There we go. Now we just need to give it some lift tick to charge, which setting a pylon to get up there will help a great deal. It's charging, it's charging, it's charging. Oh, you know what? These totems cover the corner spawners, don't they? Oh, they do for the most part. Oh, that's amazing. And the egg is forced on top of the shield. That's amazing. Until it falls off the world. Oh, nope, it's just been there. Oh, you poor thing. Okay, now let's see if we can get a nullifier set up on this emitter and then towers to connect to here. There's a whole lot of eggs over here still. What's gonna happen to them? Aside from, you know, popping. Man, I also need pylons going over here. There we go, the totem's charging. And then once it's full, aha! Objective obtained. Whoa! Look at that, we nullified everything. We won the map. Not all of the creep is gone, but that's okay. Those poor eggs on top of the shield. They don't know what to do. But we successfully conquered the pyramid. This is a fun little map. I like this center objective sort of thing. Very cool. Time to rift jump. This single emitter might not look like much, but it's powerful enough to cover this entire map. So we need to be ready for that. And thankfully, there's a totem right here that we can set ourselves next to because that'll give us a free shield. Now we just need to hurry up and get things going. With a lot of towers for a lot of production. Connecting to whatever these are. I think they're like free energy things. They're called Ultrax. Well, whatever it means, I can connect to it. Just need to quickly get things going at a very quick pace, as well as getting use out of all of these green things here, because that's where we get the green stuff to fuel the totems. I'm a bit worried, but let's go ahead and check over here at the single emitter, and oh, yep, that's a lot of creep that's pouring out there. And it's not even moving from up there, because it's pumping out 1,000 creep a second. Yeah, I can see why this is called a juggernaut emitter. It's flowing over the buttes there. Had to remember what that was for a sec. Rocks are weird. Okay, need a lot more energy, a lot more energy. Okay, so we are generating like 5 of those, but also why are these not doing anything? I'm not too sure, but now we have those, and we should set up some pylons to get a faster network going, and also so we can connect to some of this blue stuff here. We need a factory. There's a whole lot we need to do here, and let's not forget about defenses.
Need all the defenses we can get, along with some mortars. I would like to put some things up here on this butte, and we can get an urn port set up because right over here is where all of them are. But we'll get that a different time. Okay, now we have refineries going. That's good. So now we should be able to fund the totem. As soon as we get the factory, yes, the factory is going. There we go, we're funding the totem. Yes, we're gonna have a free shield. And we can also get some sprayers going now that we're generating anti-creep. Just get those going up everywhere, which I didn't realize that these things had an always on option. Get that going. And then a few more pylons over here. So we're getting all of those resources very nicely. And this refinery doesn't cover all of the green stuff, so we'll get another one going over here. That should do good for us. We should also connect to some other totems because there's a lot of those around, and just lining our entire tower network for a lot of energy production to fund our weapons. It looks like the creep is about 1/3 of the way across the map. Oh, and there is still so much of it. This thing is not slowing down. Okay, but now the sprayers are going, and they're going so much that we're actually in a deficit of anti-creep, it looks like. But at least that's another line of defense that we have. We should also turn on this one to always on. Okay, another totem is activated. That's good. We can set up some more things there, hopefully. The key to our success will be if we can get a nullifier over there as quickly as possible. Ooh, an energy cache here. And coat all of this area with towers for even more things. Is there somewhere I can get a runway set up? I'm thinking this area right here might be big enough. Ooh, oh yes, perfect. We just see defenses in front of that, so let's move you out. And now the anti-creep is filling this pool very nicely. And there, oh gosh, okay, the creep has reached the halfway point. More towers are being submerged. This is some yikes, but if we get a terp over here, hopefully far enough. We probably need another tower or 3, so this thing has enough range to cover all of those urns. Oh boy, it's getting even further south there. That's a huge wave that's coming through. I need more defenses moving up. We have a lot of production, which is good. Even though these totems give free shields, I probably need to put down a few myself, especially covering this runway. Okay, we have a good shield network going over here. Oh dear, I need more defenses covering the tower network over there. Just gotta get all the things. The creep is here. And even though our production is so high, we're still using more than we have. Thankfully, we're connected to this giant energy supply. Okay, now we have weapons going up. I need pylons to transfer energy better. And now the weapons are fighting. The weapons are fighting. Ooh, and we're extracting the urns. I need to allocate those. So we'll go towards mine production, energy collection, and probably fire rate. What am I saying? We can fund all of them. Okay, thankfully the creep at this point has negated itself enough that we can actually fight it on reasonable means. Ooh, and we have a lot of bombers here too. For now, we'll just focus them going this way so we can clear out some of these totems and work on expanding our tower network to this totem here to clear that out. Good, the bombers are being so effective. But the creep is also starting to reach around this way. That's not good. That's very not good. Fund the production of that quickly, if you please. The mortar needs to focus this way as well. Oh, please build, please build, please build, please build, please build. Good. Oh, good. The cannon beat it back. That's very nice. And the bombers are clearing out so much creep in front of us here too. Okay, but the shield is in trouble. The big shield network is in trouble. I didn't realize the creep was piling up this high. Thankfully, we have plenty of the arc to fund the shields. Oh boy. I should be expanding to this totem as well because we need to keep activating them. And look at this big pile over here. That's actually a very bad shape for that. Can I flatten that and then it keeps itself? I hope so. We have the rest of the urns available to us, so move speed and fire range. So we're getting all of the bonuses, which is good. Our anti-creep production is still kind of negative because the sprayers aren't funding fully. Did something just destroy? Uh-oh, I think someone just got destroyed. Oh no, the tower's over here. The creep is reaching around there. That is very not allowed. And it is spreading so quickly too. Oh dear, oh dear. That juggernaut is not something you should mess with. But here I am messing with it because I'm full of great ideas. Oh no, we're losing more towers. At least we're not losing things over here. We can probably build our tower network safely here because it's doused in anti-creep. But I also don't want it filling up this pool here. So let's get this sprayer focused over here to do that. And then we will keep moving our defenses forward to beat back this creep and hopefully connect to a tower because the more free spots that I get, the better. I also need a rocket set up so we can start getting those bonuses. And this is a good spot for it right here. Okay, good. The creep has been beaten back from the shield here. And ooh, I could probably reach a tower out to that totem safely. It's looking very close. Oh yes, I can reach it. Now we just need this cannon to keep that tower safe. And the creep is still still reaching around over here. I'm very not a big fan of this. I need to protect my production centers, but at least the sprayer here has filled up this puddle nicely with anti-creep. Now we just have a lot of weapons going over here. Our usage is really high up. Like, I know we're building a lot, but it's still pretty high. Good, the pylon is complete, so the lift tick can really rush to this totem, and then we can build it. So let's continue our tower network to the outside of the map like this. So we can also make some use out of this mining place probably. I should probably build a terp, like right over here, because I'm not sure if this flattens out and removes the resource or keeps it. It probably keeps it. And there's a little bit of creep puddled right there. That's awkward. What's also awkward is it's really slow to get stuff over here. So it's time to start working on those mini rifts. Get that connected right to the base right there. And we have a lot of arg to build it, so I think we're good. And we are starting to fund rockets, which is also very good. Ooh, good, this totem is built. Now more weapons can go in here, which I'm glad that emitter is the only thing I have to worry about and not something stupid like eggs. Okay, now can I get a pylon to reach up to here? Yes, beautiful. Mortars are gonna do so good up here. Let's just get a lot of mortars going up here. Why not? Oh yes, first rockets are launching. We're gonna get some bonuses. And let's get the mortar over here because we're almost to this totem here, which it would be nice if it was closer to the edge of the map so it could close off this lane, but we'll work with what we got. And this emitter is just not slowing down at all. I'm just glad it's kind of leveled out and not one major wave.
Much later.
Okay, we've been going at this for quite a while, been beating back a lot of the creep, but we need to keep this area constantly managed because the terp needs free room to move, and the creep is not allowing that. So we'll get some more mortars going up over here, and we'll get the sprayer going over here as well. There's a lot of things I need to move up. So many mortars. Oh, good collection time. How many can we focus just right up here? Because this would be beautiful to see. Bombers are starting to look really good on that front. Plus we're getting some anti-creep filling that puddle down there. So let's extend our tower network like we do. And now more things that aren't doing anything can move up, like all these cannons over here. Look at all these cannons that aren't doing anything. All because I decided to panic at the beginning. I need all of them to be doing something, so why don't we just stack them up here for now? And then we'll get the towers reaching over here, so we can get some mortars going down there, be closer to the action. Thankfully, there's mortars over here that aren't doing anything, that are perfect for that. Ooh, and the mortars are clearing out this side over here. They're really good at defending the turp while it works. I need to get a pylon set up down there so I can start to build down there. Thankfully, that one reaches. So let's call a few cannons over here in a good array, and it's time for us to move the bombers up again because we have towers over here that we need to connect to. I think it can reach both of them. You know, I have big brain moments and then I have moments where I'm not too sure why I did something. Like, why is this mortar down here all by himself? And also, why is this whole area not green? And why is there a mortar over here? So many questions. And then I'll set up another mini rift over here so we get more things to the front lines. Everything is working very nicely. And we're getting towers very close to this totem as well. As long as the mortars can keep it defended, it just needs to reach there. And you know, some cannons that aren't doing anything over here will help with that as well. Good, now we're starting to fund this totem, which would be even better if this micro rift was done, which I just learned the name is micro rift and not mini rift. I'm still gonna call it a mini rift. It rolls off the tongue better. I didn't realize we only had 4 totems left to activate. There was a lot of them on my half of the map, but now the issue is the further we go over here, the deeper the creep gets just naturally, because this juggernaut is still pumping it out like crazy. So where are some sprayers that aren't seeing action? We need to point them at the low areas. Now our tower network is getting set up in here. I should probably remove this one because it's starting to look a little evil. I should also really use that singularity conversion tactic again, but I'm not sure where to put it. Maybe right over the totem. We'll go ahead and do that. It collects very nicely, which also gives these things a chance to do some work. And then that looks to be about done. So we'll drop a thing right there before the bombers destroy it. And then hopefully these 2 anti-creep pools will connect, which it definitely looks like they will. But now the creep is still pretty thick over here. So I think we need to move some more things like the mortars all around this totem, along with some cannons to defend them better. Do they really need defense though? I'm not sure they do. Well, either way, they'll start working there beautifully as they do. That is a lot of energy going through there. Wow. Aw, we lost the tower. It's more annoying than anything. These bombers are also losing their effectiveness since they're still targeting the shielded area. So let's get them going this way. That should work better for us. Just cut the line of creeper right here. And my goodness, the small squad right here is doing all the work. Okay, the creep is starting to hug this shield a little too closely. Move move these mortars down to here because that should be better with more range. Oh, they destroyed the tower. I probably shouldn't have moved those cannons. Whoops. But thankfully the creep just splashes around kind of stupid. Oh, minor oversight. Moving things while they're shooting at the front line is not a great idea. Ooh, but the good news is this low area is almost entirely empty now. Good, need to move some sprayers up there. It is so devastating moving an entire squad to a spot where creep is, and I love it so much. Now we need to start taking this high area up here so we can just get a continuous attack front on this wave. Excellent, the anti-creep is filling all the low spots. How's it doing over here? Yeah, it's starting to go down. I like that. I haven't checked on over here in a while. Oh, good, they flattened it all out. Almost entirely. There's just a few trouble spots that need some work. So then once we get all of this mining area on an even plane, instead of lowering ground, we have to raise some ground now to maximize it. We'll get mines built up here soon enough. Although I'm not too sure it matters. Look at that generation. We're generating more than we can actually like store. Can we build storage?
Nope.
No, we can't even do that. Although now we can start to leapfrog the cannons up to this area to slowly take it over. They get a little bit of damage, but they're fine. We'll go ahead and just take this butte entirely. It's not even a butte, it's not high enough for that. Either way, they take it by the skin of their teeth. They don't even have teeth. Just keep them all back. Good, bombers do their thing. Protect that mortar, protect that mortar. Get this cannon up here to protect the mortar even better. Uh-oh, I think we're about to lose that mortar. Oh, just barely not. Just barely not losing it. Wow, that was close. All right, now the bombers need to focus solely on this strip here so we can move up our defenses better to capture this totem. Oh, good, we're almost at this totem. Time to advance the line and give these mortars something to do. And now the mortar's protecting this little spot that the turret can get to. So, oh, we're very close to getting a tower connected to this totem. Can we get one going up here? Right here, perfect. And then this whole squad of cannons can move into the protection of the shield. And it is going to be so devastating once they do. Yes! Just clearing it all out. That is beautiful. But now the last three totems are pretty spread out. So let's try and focus ourselves over here to capturing this one. And that's a lot of mortars I'm moving at once, actually. I didn't realize that. But they should all be safe because we have a lot of cannons doing a lot of things. And they're doing so good, we can actually get a pylon built here. That should be safe. And then how is there creep up here? How high is this? I guess it just splashes up that high because it's like fluid, nasty stuff. But we also need a cannon up here to protect it. Hopefully it can get there before this gets up there. Oh gosh, it's getting pretty high. That's really high. Come on, cannon. Get up there. Protect the pylon. Oh, good. Conquer the top. Yes. Now we'll move this cannon over here for safety, and then all these mortars can get crowded up here. That should be room for all of them. I can move this cannon if I need to, but we should be fine there. And away they go, just bombarding every possible direction. I love it. Uh-oh. I don't like how this cannon and pylon got overrun. Oh, great. I probably should have kept some mortars down there. That's not good. We'll just replace those really quickly. But now we have a mortar in place that should be protecting this, or it should be. Okay, you know what? Oh gosh, okay, that's being overrun. I need to rain on this really quickly. That pylon getting destroyed just put everything out of whack. Oh dear, that is so much that's flooding over there. Okay, you know what? Maybe a conversion right on the high part here. I should have done a singularity first. Oh well, just a little bit panicking right now. Okay, but now we can start to work on conquering this again with just a few mortars to begin with. Oh man, but they can't even build fast enough. Only one mortar made it, and it's about to be overrun entirely. So let's move the bombers over here. This is a huge wall of creep. That's 12 high. That is ridiculous. Need the bombers going over this way now. This is definitely ramping up in difficulty as we're getting closer to the juggernaut emitter. And now we need a wall of cannons focused on this side, because look at over here. Just when I thought I was done staring down tsunamis. Ooh, look at this. I can move the mortar far enough up that it's actually targeting the top there. And the mortars are beating back this part of the waves, so this creep up here is actually clearing up. Good, I need to move things up there before I lose a chance again. Oh, it looks like I'm gonna lose a chance again. Cannons, cannons, I need cannons. I did not realize how many things I would actually need. But now we own the top of that butte. It's a good thing I have all that generation. The usage really ramps up when we're building. It was at 50. Oh, but yes, more mortar destruction. good. So now our planes are actually starting to make good headway right in here. But this tower is in a super deep part of the map. The creep is up to 9 there at some points. So let's do one of these tactics again. Singularity right over the totem. So we let it collect, and boosh, beautiful. That is a really good tactic. Even if it doesn't amount to much because of what I'm doing, it still looks pretty good. And the singularity dissipates and oh yes, it just swells out right there. If I can get a network set up over there super fast, then we could actually probably connect to that totem very soon before it gets overrun. Nope, what am I saying? Look at that wave that's coming through. Now I think something that's holding me back is I need a lot more bombers. But the ground here really isn't convenient for that. So since the terps over here are looking pretty well done, we'll move one over here to be next to base. And then we'll start smoothing out this area around the runway so we can connect more planes to it. There, now we're starting to get more space on the runways, which means more bombers. Which look at all of those resources going to the runway. That is so many. And we also don't need these shields anymore, so the ARG can be used for other things. What exactly, I'm not sure. Now we need to start expanding out from this butte. Thankfully, there's plenty of anti-creep to keep the pylon safe while we build more cannons. And now that the rest of these bombers are built, oh boy, we're gonna put all of them to work, which I think would look absolutely glorious. Oh my gosh, look at this fleet that we have ripping straight across here to both of these totems because I think they're gonna be easier to get to. That is so many of them, and away they go, even though they're not dropping anything. Oh, there they go, they just had to line up. Look at the carpet bombing. Wow. That is glorious. Oh, I love the way that looks. Now we need to get more things focused on the creep that's down here so we can connect to that totem. And yes, another totem shield. Perfect. Let's drop a singularity over here because we need to start making moves on this front. And these bombers are still going to work. That is beautiful. Now we need to set up a tower network for the other mortar group that we have on top of this butte to get through. And also move to get closer to this totem because it actually looks pretty reachable right now. We're getting even closer. Just a few more towers to keep this front lined up, and then it can connect just from right here. Excellent, another one. There's only one totem left. And I think it's about time I've started filling this all with mines. These mines are really going to boost our generation. Leave all the comments you want about not optimizing the space. This is how I'm doing it. Besides, I also need room in here to get some towers in here to connect to all of these and continue building them so they all get built at once. Look at all of that energy. Look at our generation now. 240. All right, now the bombers need to focus somewhere else. What is that? Oh, this thing's powering up. Ooh, I thought we had to reclaim more of the map for that to happen. So once this charges up, what, it just goes away? And woohoo, objective obtained. So neat, that did its thing. Now these bombers need to move somewhere else to do other things, which is probably carving the way through to this totem, the last front before we get to the juggernaut emitter, which is kind of weird, the shapes that the bombs leave once they hit the creep. But we're starting to take over some more high ground. So we'll move some more things over there to clear them out. Something I'm very curious about, dropping a singularity over the emitter. So it'll collect a whole bunch of creep. Look at the dent it's making. Keeping it all in this one area here. And it's just gonna keep adding more. That's over 600 creep right there. Quickly, gotta convert it all before it goes away. And boosh. Wow. Yes, this is emitting 1,000, but oh, that's gotta make some sort of impact. That's gonna be huge. Ooh, what's also huge is that this area is clear. Oh my gosh, look at that wave of anti-creep that's going out. That's gonna be a big benefit for us before it quickly gets replaced by more creep. And I also didn't realize just how it looked with the anti-creep constantly going out of the sprayers. It's like they wet themselves. All right, we've covered most of the area that the bombers were going, so I think it's time we sent them after the big prize, going this way to cover the juggernaut emitter as best as I can with the wide area that I gave them, which these bombers have their work cut out for them because that is still a very deep amount of creep. Although we do have enough things for another singularity, so we might as well get that going. Look at just how much it's emptying right there. This is over 1,000 creep stacked in one spot. Now we drop it, and boom! All of it is anti-creep. That is so much. And now the anti-creep is here to join up with the rest of the anti-creep we have spread around the map. But now we have a major line that we can push up on thanks to the anti-creep wave. Need to take advantage of this before the big creep wave coming up takes it over again. Oh man, and there's a big wave of creep that's about to come through here. But it's paying off. We're almost to the totem. This will be huge for us. It just needs to get all the way over there. And now this totem is complete. Woo! Whoa! Whoa! What is that? What did that just do? It just launched the thing up into the air. How high does that go? I guess this is how high the camera goes. And that just keeps going. Okay, see you later. I have a juggernaut emitter to take care of. And if we can move our lineup to secure the top of this butte, that would be a huge advantage for us. Okay, if we can secure a pylon here, we can move some things to the top of that butte. Oh, but just the tiniest amount of creep destroys it. That's so annoying. And there it is. Yes, we have a shield on top of the butte. That is beautiful. See what I did there? Oh man, now here comes the good part. Just collecting all of the mortars that are back here and then bringing them up to the top here. Now the tricky part is getting this thing neutralized because the nullifier has to be pretty close to it and it's generating a lot of anti-creep. So here, let's just do this again really quick. Singularity. The nullifier needs to go right there and then we can quickly get it built here, hopefully. It's being built, it's being built. And yes, we nullified it. We nullified the juggernaut emitter. Oh, that was beautiful. We need to make sure this stays nullified. Oh, with another singularity, probably. We need all of these mortars down here to... Oh no, the nullifier is being destroyed. Ah, protect it, protect it, protect it, protect it. And then mortars get in place, destroy the rest of this creep, which this is a lot of creep. This is 500 units of creep here, but we are beating it back. Yes. Oh dear, this is bad, this is bad. Bring all these back. Okay, that really didn't work. Yikes, big yikes, big yikes. That didn't work as well as I wanted. This juggernaut is not going down easy. Oh my gosh, we're starting to lose things over here. That shield is entirely cut off now. Not good. I might have been a bit ambitious with my first juggernaut attack. So a new plan that I think would help is getting a shield wall set up around the emitter. And you know, I should really reorient these bombers because now a lot of them aren't doing anything anymore. That's fine. All of them just drop right there. A single point of attack. Look at all of that go. Death from above. It's beautiful. Now we just need to beat back all this creep, which this is a lot of it right here. I gotta say, this is pretty difficult when it's pumping out so much creep that I can't even keep up with it. We have every single gun pointed on just one particular point. I don't even need to throw down an orbital. It's working. Now just please stay protected while you build. Oh, it's nullifying again. Come on. Yes, yes, yes! We're clearing away the creep. Yes, we nullified the juggernaut emitter. So now we can rift jump away from here. Here we just have a tiny island surrounded by a whole load of creep. So yeah, we'll just calmly beat back an entire lake. Why not? We need to get some things going first, like a factory, and we don't have a lot of real estate to work with here. So this is definitely going to make things interesting as far as power production goes. And we need to focus on protecting our island as much as possible. So probably putting some shields down on the four corners would be a good idea, as long as we have plenty of arc to work with. And thankfully our base is parked on like every ore in the game, so that should work for us. There we go, getting a couple of those going. And with the shields down, it's actually pushing out the creep. Oh in the direction of our base. That's not what I intended. Need to get those other shields going up right away. That was very accidental. Whoops. Okay, but now we have all the shields going with not a whole lot of arc, but it should be enough just to keep everything sort of stabilized. Let's make good use of this by putting out some more towers for energy production. And we have access to the lower level already, which I like. And the big deciding factor here is going to be if we can make it down to the ocean floor, because all of this is anti-creep breeder. Speaking of, we have a lot of those. So let's cover what we have with some anti-creep. Get two of those going either way, and then some cannons on this lower level just to act as a defense measure in case our shields go down, because we're in a bit of a deficit for ARG, especially on the backside here. This shield is barely keeping up. Ooh, but this guy's already shooting at the creep. Neat. Oh gosh, and the waves are coming back from the shields that we put down. all four corners. Oh no, that might have been a bad idea. Thankfully, I have cannons. I also have a deficit. That's not what I want right now. Gonna need a few more towers, keeping everything nice and snug. And also making sure our shields are not going down at all. Okay, but now the sprayers are down, so let's make them always on. And now the anti-creep is flowing. That's very good. That's another layer of defense. Now, I wish I had enough real estate to put down a refinery. Oh, I can, right there. Neat. Now we can use the green stuff. Though I wish I had real estate for an urn thing, but this thing is huge. We probably won't be able to use this until we're at the ocean floor. Okay, now we're using about as much as we're creating, which is giving us more of a deficit. So something needs to go. Or I just move down again and then place down more towers. I'm not getting as much energy production as I would like. This is difficult. At least I can reach more to the backside here. I need some cannons over there, probably. This one isn't doing anything. Go on over there. Oh, especially since it was reaching up on the side there. That would not have been good. I need to keep everything alive. Once this refinery gets built, I think the usage is gonna go down so we can solve this deficit. Okay, we're using 0.2 less than we're making, but that also changes very quickly because these cannons need constant supply. That is rough. But now we're collecting the green stuff so we can start to make liftic. What exactly that's good for, I'm not sure. A beacon? We don't need that because there's no dark towers here. Although it does look like the overall level of the ocean is going down, so that's a good thing. And there are these emitters on the corners of the map that we need to get to in order to win this. So we are literally like draining the ocean here. And I think what would make that better is now bringing in the mortars. I wasn't sure initially if they would be good because of the waves that get made. Don't want that splashing up on my stuff. Okay, if I can get a tower here, I can extend my energy production, but there's creep in the way. Maybe I just need more anti-creep sprayers because we have a lot of those. So we can just start spraying more of this anti-creep stuff everywhere, especially on the backside if I can manage it. This is just taking a little bit of time because everything needs energy in order to fire. This is a huge deficit we're creating. My goodness. Ooh, but the mortars are shooting. So that's good news, because those are really good at removing creep. And then let's try moving this cannon down to this level, and this one down to this level, so I can get closer to the action and remove more of the creep from the shielded areas. And thankfully the sprayers build very quickly. So now we're spraying anti-creep directly onto the regular creep. That's working pretty good. Oh gosh, but look at how fast we're going through the anti-creep now. This might cause a deficit there, but if we can make it down to the ocean floor, then that'd be really beneficial. Although I'm not too sure if the sprayer firing directly at the creep is working. Oh, because it's not always on. You're supposed to just be spraying everywhere. There, that seems to be working. We are recovering more of the island than we had to begin with, and look at how shallow it is right here. This is working really well. Our tiny island is getting a whole lot bigger. I suppose I could use a terp to terraform and give myself more island to work with, but that just feels like cheating. And what we have going here is working really well, and we can get more towers down. Right here? Right here.
Nope.
Or not? Okay, just go right here then. Oh, I see why, because that's at the very edge of the shields. Do we still need those? For just a little bit longer, it looks like. I don't really have anything else to use the ARG for. Unless I built a mini rift, but this map is so small that really doesn't seem to be worth it. Okay, now we're starting to expand outside of the shield this way. I should get a mortar going over here. This is a much better important area for the mortar to be. And there's just 2 more levels before we're at the bottom of the ocean where all this breeder tiles are. We're just dealing with a deficit the entire time. Why not? Sure. Ooh, I can get a lot of energy tiles here as long as that tower survives. It's still in the shield, so hopefully it does. Okay, it's built. That's a good sign. And we are starting to make some headway outside of the shield over here. So let's move a cannon down to this level. Be brave, little cannon. And he's doing pretty well there. Nice. So as long as you can keep the tower in front of you safe, then we can get a lot more energy, which he is just barely doing. And the anti-creep is also just barely keeping up. Now I'm just watching for the point that the creep gets away entirely. Oh, right there. Oh, we're getting all the way to the bottom of the floor there. We need a sprayer over there. And we are currently in a deficit on spray. So let's not build a new one and just move one that we have. Like this guy. As long as the other cannons can keep him alive. He's sticking his foot outside the shield there, but the anti-creep is keeping up wonderfully. At least it kind of is. He's still taking some damage. Okay, we just lost a tower over there. You were supposed to defend that. I mean, it's kind of a big ask because he's starting to get overrun now too. I'm just trying to figure out where I can put stuff. Well, I can still get some energy production if I build right next to the cannon. Right here, and then over here somewhere. Hopefully good. That looks good. This is quite a closely knit network of towers. Oh, but we can get 54 extra tiles right there of energy production. So now we're starting to keep up with the deficit. It's starting to go down, and this next layer of the island is starting to become all the way uncovered. At least until it splashes back up like that. That is intimidating. We're starting to lose towers that way. No, don't do that.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Oh dear. These emitters aren't even putting out very much, but they're not giving up. Our advance is starting to plateau a little bit, so I need to reorganize a little bit here. The mortars are good for big strikes, but it quickly gets enveloped faster than they can reload. So let's go ahead and get rid of the mortars so we can save a little bit of energy production. At least so we can solve this deficit, which we are very close to solving. So much so that some of these cannons are being constantly fueled, which is good. I suppose something that would help is we can actually move these shields, because now we're uncovering the very edge of them, which is good news. So let's get you out in front. Calmly moving you over here. About to make a lot of push out from the creep. And there it goes. Yes, get on out of here. We don't need you around here. I don't want you around here. That's working really well, and now area's protected for towers to go in safely. It's a little risky, but the tower's built. Okay, now let's move cannons down. Oh dear, yep, the creep is washing up right there. Oh, but we're starting to expose some of the anti-creep breeder tile. Good, sprayer needs to move down so he can spray right on there. And there it is, yes! We got waves of anti-creep going out now. Good, very good. That's only gonna get bigger. Unless it all gets absorbed by the creep. Lovely. We'll just need to try and keep that tile constantly exposed, so we can just keep making waves like that. And then the more we uncover, the bigger the waves be. And look at that, we're out of our deficit, and we're actually almost to maximum storage again. Excellent. Woo! Now I feel good about bringing some mortars back, especially pointed right at the anti-creep tile. And where the shield was can go another mortar because it extends the range. Oh dear, what just happened there? Something blew up. Oh, the mortar I was building got destroyed. Am I just gonna need cannons on every tier of this island? That might end up being the case. At least the mortar up top is safe, but it's also bringing us back into a deficit. Need to get another tower going over here, because the mortar should be able to keep it safe, hopefully. And here, we'll bring a cannon pointed right at the base of the tower. That's working pretty well. And this shield can also move out over here, this way, as long as everything can keep it safe. Thankfully, the shield area is overlapped enough. And boom, yes, another shove of the creep in the out direction. Oh dear, but we're still losing towers on the backside. I think this cannon over here might need a friend. A dynamic duo of sorts. All right, oh wow, it got built just in time. It started taking damage right away. But thankfully that's staying safe, so let's bring back the tower over here that got destroyed. Hopefully, as soon as we can recover enough land mass. But now the waves that come from the emitters on the edge of the world are being a lot more noticeable, and there's no anti-creep flowing down this way. That's kind of surprising. I guess that means the ones at the very top have run out. Okay, here's what I want to try and do. Get a shield going all the way to the bottom of the world. I'm just not sure which one I should try that with, because this one needs to not move or else the creep just flows back right away. And this one isn't doing anything. We'll just wait for the anti-creep to surge again like it's doing, and then move it over there very quickly so we can use that real estate effectively. Yes! Now once the creep gets pushed out, the anti-creep can flow in and have a lot more room to breathe and breed, because it's a breeder tile. And we also have more real estate to put in some energy towers. That's really good. Oh yeah, lots of more anti-creep being made. I love the look of that. We also have enough real estate to put in an urn thing right here, as long as a regular creep doesn't flow back, because it's sticking his little foot out. And our shields are looking pretty strong, I must say. But now that we have an urn portal built, we can upgrade a lot of these things, because it's about time we had upgrades, and they were all exposed to begin with, so we can make use of them right away. There we go. So, whoa! There's a lot of anti-creep being made at once. That's like exponential growth right there. I love that. Do I even need these shields anymore? Not over here. So let's move you over here, because you're going to be a lot more use on the backside of the world now. And now we can put down a lot more towers. Oh, energy production, how I missed you. I wasn't missing you, but you just weren't there the way I needed you to be. Oh, but things are getting destroyed already. What? What did we just lose? Oh, we lost a shield. Well, that's a problem. At least now our cannons are being constantly fueled. So let's bring in some more mortars because now we have the energy production to keep up with them. Look at the wave that's going out here. Oh, wow. We're almost to this emitter over here already. Let's go ahead and take advantage of that. Get a nullifier set up as soon as possible. And oh, that's a lot of anti-creep. Wow, we're at the same level that the normal creep was when we started. Even more so. I might as well just delete these towers or just, you know, keep moving them. I could probably delete one of them. So, oh, actually, look at that. We're generating a lot more arc again. Good, 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 good. My goodness, we have cornered these two emitters so quickly and the anti-creep just keeps on being made. Can we get a nullifier close enough already? Yes, we can, because there's enough anti-creep in the world that it just really isn't going anywhere. The world just went so silent because the anti-creep is doing all the work for me. I love that so much. I'll just get rid of the shields. They're just kind of being a nuisance because they're blocking the anti-creep from flowing in and capturing everything. And then we get towers going over here, just kind of haphazardly placing them because I really don't need them anymore, actually. Just get the nullifier set up right away, and then we'll build one of the ones over here as soon as the anti-creep fills in. I don't know how a map like this got covered with creep to begin with because of all the anti-creep tiles on the seafloor, but it's working pretty well for us. Now nullifier going over here, and then we'll set up this one, and I'll work on building towers to it all the way there. That's reaching. So we already have those two nullified, and then once these towers get built over here, well, that's working. I actually want to see something. If okay, I can't remove that, but if I delete it, is there enough anti-creep just to make the emitter not matter? Oh, okay, that quickly just takes over right there. That's fair. But now this one is nullified, and then, yes, this one is nullified as well. So we just have to undo my mistakes. Oh, okay, this emitter is picking up the slack of all the other ones. Now it's actually damaging the nullifier. Wow. Last ditch effort for the creep, I guess, but that quickly gets overrun and enveloped entirely by anti-creep. So now we have successfully taken over this map and we can rift jump away. That little island went a long way. That was fun though. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure to let me know. Thank you for watching and sub to Intern. And I would like to thank the channel members, including Bread, Corby Farm, Dakota, Donamoto, Devion X, Lucas, Matthew, Hateful Harold, Peggy Sue, Droopalong, Angel, Lily Bites, The Miner Within, DeGarity, Sands, The V, Isaac, Miguel, and Killer Squad.